Hello, 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 hello. It's me. I'm back. Not a bad penny. Um, Minus Ellie, unfortunately. She's still not 100%. But hopefully within the next month or so, she'll be back to her lovely normal self and normal service will resume. A few people have been asking about when we're going to do another floss tube, and obviously it's been, the last one was September, and I've been saying for a while I'll do a quick solo just to sort of tide things along, and of course I kept saying I would do it, and I never get around to it, but I'm here. In fact, I've just had a reminder from Ellie asking if I'd actually done any filming today, so I thought I'd better get on with it. And I've been upstairs and I've got everything that I need. So I think we can carry on, and I'm sorry, but I think I'm talking Scottish at the moment, but that may resolve itself at some point. Anyway, what I'm going to do is run you through the roll the dice projects that we had for the end of the rest of the year. So that would be September, November, December, January, and what we're doing for February, or what I'm doing for February, along with a couple of other little bits and bobs in between. So without further ado, I've got a pile of stuff here and it's going to fall over, I just know it will. So September's roll the dice was Maggie the Mess Maker. This is she. See if we can get rid of the glare. This is Maggie. And I have to admit I didn't get a great deal done when I did pull her out to do some work on her. I discovered that I'd gone wrong somewhere. I'm not sure if I managed to figure it out, but it's somewhere here on this bit of the vase, or the stand for the plant. So I did start taking it back and looking at it. But I don't think, as I say, I got very far. So it will go back into my roll the dice for next year, which starts again in March. So hopefully I'll figure out where I've gone wrong, and then I can get on with it then. So I'll put that there, safely out of the way. Okay, so that was September. So next one was October, and my October piece was honeybees, which again is something I've been working on for a very, very long time. That's honeybees. It's a nice pattern. I mean, I don't normally work from kits, and with the first two out have been kits. That's just typical, isn't it? Again, so this was October, and again, I don't think I did very much. I did some of the sort of tent stitch at the side. Where are we? We're down at this bit here, down at the bottom. There we go. So I've been working in this corner down here, just doing some of the shading, so it would be half cross stitch, tent stitch. And I'm starting to work my way down. There's a big sort of peony rose down here, or a dahlia or something. I'm not entirely sure what it is. It might be a lily for all I know. And then just the bottom border, there's some wording at the bottom, and then quite a lot of backstitch in the bee itself and the roses. But we'll see how this one goes. Again, this will go back into my roll the dice. I am determined to get it finished at some point. I say that every year, don't I? And it's still not finished, but hey, it will get there. So that was October. Also in October, we did an exchange at our Red Lion meetups, and I had stitched a piece, but unfortunately on the day itself I had a really, really bad headache and I wasn't able to go, and the headache also prevented me, from finishing off the piece into a little pillow. But this is the piece that I did. It's called Sharing Letters, and it's by Sandman Originals, who I'm not entirely sure are still in existence. But I was able to download the pattern onto Pattern Keeper, and I'm really pleased with it. I loved it the first time I did it, and that's why I decided to do it again. It is a lovely little piece. So maybe, hopefully, the next time you see it, I will have made it up into a little pillow. I'll keep you posted on that. So, okay, so that was October. So moving on to November was Enchanted Mermaid. And as you know, I've been working on this lady for quite a long time. Sorry, her picture's falling out. And I'm getting close to finish on her. And I've also put her into my 5 of 5. So she goes into roll the dice and a 5 of 5, just to get that little bit extra work on her. There we go, that's it. So there she is. Enchanted Mermaid. I absolutely love this one. And I have done quite a bit of it. You'll be pleased to hear, no doubt. Where are we? I've been working on the tail. That's her stretch back. That's her full length. She's a big lady, and the bit that I've been working on is this bit down here at this side of the tail. So I've been working my way down. I've worked my way all along the top part of the tail there and all the way down the side. So I'm still working on that. It's in both rotations. It is going to go back into roll the dice, and it will also stay in my 5 and 5 rotation as well. I'm pleased how she's getting on. I'm just desperate to get the cross stitching done now so that I can move onto the Krynics, and then obviously onto the beading after that. I'm just desperate to get finished, and then I'll save up and get framed, and then she can hang up in here so that anybody that comes to visit me will see her. Right, so that was November. Okay, confession time. December was Nantucket Rose. I'll just get her out. So, okay. So, I'm sure most of you will know Nantucket Rose. There she is in all her beauty. My friend Jo, who lives through in South Yorkshire, she is also working on this, and she's been galloping along at it. I went to start it, and the fabric that I'd chosen was this, it's a lovely piece of fabric. And then when I went to start it, I thought, I'm not sure, I think I would rather do it on a very pale blue rather than the green. I don't have a piece big enough at the moment, so that is on my list of things to to get this year. I think I'll go for a plain piece, not an opalescent. I may go for hand dyed. I don't know. I possibly will go for hand dyed. I like my hand dyes. But I'm disappointed in myself that I didn't get started, given that I've been desperate to do it for about a million years since I first laid eyes on her. She was a gift from Ellie, actually. So I will get a piece of fabric for that. She'll go back into roll the dice for this year as well. So I feel as if I'm speeding on, but I just want to make this a short one today. So next is this month, January. So when we rolled the dice, we only had 2 numbers left, didn't we? And we rolled the dice in December. And the one that came out is this one, which is The Bookshelf by Little House Needleworks. Again, I've had this for a long time. Stuart McCook has already started his. He saw me talking about it, and he liked it, and he bought it, and he's galloping along with it. So I started it just this past week, and that's where I've got to so far. I'll be working on her right up until this Wednesday. And I'm pleased with how it's going. It's working on. That's the thing about Little House Needleworks and Country Cottage Needleworks. They work up so beautifully and so quickly. I absolutely love working on them. So who knows? I may get a finish on this year. Watch this space. Would that be a first? Well, not first, but didn't get anything finished last year apart from a couple of smalls. So, and then February is the last roll the dice, and my roll the dice is, I'm looking for my Kindle and it's not here. Bear with me 2 secs. Talk amongst yourselves. Where have I put us over there? Hang on. Here we go. We're back. Right. So my roll the dice for February is what I've been calling Everlasting Garden, and of course it's not. It's Ever Flowering Garden. So that's not what I want to show. Sorry, I'm just trying to get it. Here we go. Come on, Ali, get a grip. Oh, you'd think I would know how to work this by now. Oh, that's not what I want either. Oh, come on, Ali. What can I say? I'm useless. Completely and utterly useless at this. There it is. So it's by Forest Embroidery. There we go. Hopefully you'll be able to see that. There. You can see that. There's Ever Flowering Garden. Sandy, believe it or not, is 50% of the way through. Oh, bear with.
Hiya.
Hello.
Here you go.
Lovely.
Enjoy your meal. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hiya.
Bye. Oh, tee. I ordered some food and it's just arrived. I don't think it'd be that quick. So, where am I? So I'm using the code for DMC threads on this, which there's not actually a lot of them. That's them there. They're really nice. I love them. Lovely colours. And this is it. The fabric is called Pemberley, and it's a lovely hand dyed piece of fabric. There we go. I'll just show you how much I've done. I didn't get an awful lot done on it when I started off. That's how far I've gotten so far. I am hoping to get quite a bit done of it this time around. I was watching our last floss tube this morning so that I knew where we'd got to and what we still had to chat about. And Ellie had it out for that, and she'd done quite a bit. So I would like to get to at least where she's got to, which would be nice. But this beautiful piece of fabric is from Needle and Flax. As I say, it's called Pemberley, and it was a gift from the lovely Gina. And I absolutely adore it. It's just a stunning piece of fabric. So I will do some serious damage to this. Hopefully throughout February. So there we go, put that there. I'll pop that down there. Okay, so that was Roll the Dice. Now, as you know, we also do 5 and 5, and what I've been doing is the Castle Sampler on 5 of 5, which is this beauty from Teresa Wentzler. It's just gorgeous. And I'm actually quite pleased with how far I've got. This came about as, obviously I've had this chart for donkey's years. And Susie, our Susie, in her wisdom, 4 years ago, said to us, I don't know, midway through February, why don't we do a leap year project and finish it in 4 years? And everybody, yeah, all right. But everybody was picking big projects, and this is a big project. What they used to call big ass projects, didn't they? And I thought, I've always wanted to do it, so we'll do it. And this is where I've got to so far. So I've done the lettering in the top boxes, and I've done 2 borders of the inner square where the castle is. Of course, it's called the Castle Sampler. Did you not know that? So that's it there. So we had a chat about it last week, and we all thought we're going to get it out and compare where we've got to. And then we thought, well, we could maybe extend it another 4 years. So we're going to pull them all out at the end of February. Have a look, see where we've got to, and then I think people are going to make a decision on whether they're going to carry on with it or not. I would like to carry on with this because As I say, I do love it. I've always wanted to do it. And having seen it finished, I want to get mine finished as well. So that is going to stay in 5 of 5. Now I had a new start for Yorkshire Day. I think we were just at the beginning of September, the last floss tube we did, so you'd seen my start on this. It's Quilts by Long Dog Samplers, and I was completely drawn to it, A, because of the colours, which are stunning, B, because it's Amish, and I love Amish designs, and C, because I just love it. So started that on Yorkshire Day, which was August the 1st last year. Threads that I'm using are the called for, the all gas threads. Here we go, and I've got a little butterfly all the way from Greece, courtesy of Susie. On a set, if I turn that round, you can see it's got the Greek eye as well, and then you've got the pretty butterfly. We like these key rings. We can attach them to quite a lot of project bags and things. Oops, some of my threads are sitting there. So, where is it? Come on, it's in the other pocket. There it is. So I've done quite a bit on this, and I'm quite pleased with how it's going so far. So the last time you saw it, I had the 2 parts of the border and the heart, and I've done 2 of the trees and 1 of the crows. I've got another crow to do, and a little fence down at the bottom, and then I can move on. The house is on this side, so I'll be moving on to that. I'm keeping it in my 5 and 5, so it's going to get at least 5 days work every month, which should see it come on a fair bit, I would think. And yeah, I'm really, as I say, I'm really pleased with how it's working up and how the colours are working out, because they really do look lovely. There we go, so that sits in there. I'll put this back in here. Get that out of the way. They're being very tight, you know. Usually when I'm at Ellie's, it all just chucked on the floor. This is getting stacked on the floor, so I'm being slightly more organised than we are when we're at Ellie's. And then I decided I was going to have a New Year start. So this did a little bit of work on it after the bells, as we say in Scotland anyway. Maybe not down here, but in Scotland. So it's that bit there. Okay, I'll show you what it is. It is the Winter Sampler by Coquette Go-Go. And where is it? It's here. I'll just turn that round. There we go. Oops. Put it that way, you can see it there. Sorry about the glare. So yeah, it's called the Winter Sampler. It's by Coquette Go-Go. Came across it when I was watching Floss Tube on a Sunday morning, one Sunday last year, and it was Stitching Bunny, and it was actually her first ever floss tube, and I saw it and I went, oh, I love that. so of course I had to have it. And being a winter sampler, I was actually going to start it for my birthday, but my birthday was a bit of a bust. So I started it at New Year. As I say, I've only done a very small amount of it, but that's where I've got to. Tiny little piece. You can barely see it. There it is. And it is also going to stay in 5 of 5. So it will get a little love every month for 5 days. I'm doing it in the called for DMCs. It's quite a nice palette on as well. Deep reds, browns, greens. I think there's some blue in there as well somewhere. But it's got such a lot of little bits, like there's a deer and there's a moose. I love the moose. And there's owls and there's squirrels and there's cardinals. There's all sorts. It's lovely. And I'm just gonna zip this up and then I'll show you. This was a Christmas present from Ellie. This little pouch, which is so cute. So, and that's it. Just have a slurp of my tea. So yeah, did lose my mojo for a while, but I think I've got it back now. Just keep stitching away the 2 nights a week when we have our little virtual get-togethers that we started during COVID. They help because it makes me sit down and actually stitch something. I've also got a crafting group at work. If I can't be there in person, we meet up over Microsoft Teams. There's a train strike this week, so I won't be able to get into work on the day. So I've had to change my office day, but I will be joining them. So I'll do a bit of stitching. A little bit of the bookshelf because it's the last day I'll be working on it. Yeah, we're looking forward to our holiday in May. We're off on a cruise to the Norwegian fjords. So I'm thinking of maybe some little shawls, scarves, whatever, to wear while we're away. I've been knitting fingerless gloves for friends at work. And I also got some sock wool from Ellie for Christmas. And I got some sock wool from Di for my birthday. So I really need to start knitting socks. So watch this space. But don't hold your breath, because you'll only turn blue and pass out. And we can't be having that. So, yeah. That's it from me. Short but sweet. Ellie sends her love. And as I say, we will be back on screen together just as soon as we can. Saw her on Saturday. Yeah, she's getting there, is what we can say. But yeah, so I hope everybody is enjoying the stitching. Hope you all had a lovely Christmas and New Year. Looking forward to catching up on some floss tube. Carol, I saw that you had put a new one up, so I'll be watching that. And catching up with Stitchy Sally and Stitching Buddy as well, Judy, and my friend Maureen. And yeah, I've got a list to work my way through. So thank you all for all the good wishes, all the messages that we've had, and just we'll keep you informed, keep your eyes peeled, is what I'll say. And look at my fringe; it's all over the place. Okay, I've gone over the 30-minute mark, so I'm going to go off and have my tea. And get this uploaded, and I shall speak to you soon. Bye, everybody. Bye.